I'm going to show you something today that I've never spoken about publicly ever before. No makeup, no basic acne, but actually my real skin. Not even AI, by the way. This is my real skin when I trusted it with a medical professional. See, I'm not here to be angry. I'm not here to destroy anybody. I'm not here to banter about anything. There are thousands of women who might be going through the same issue, or it could even be one of you who might face it in the future, and no one is talking about it. And that is why I will. So, all of this started on July 31st, 2022. Basically, I was fighting with acne for quite some time, must be about 2 to 3 months, and this was the time period when I had gone to the US and I had come back. So as soon as I came back to India, this is on July 31st, I decided to go meet a dermatologist. See, acne, it's like, when you just get a pimple or two, it's fine, you can deal with it. But I was starting to get like real severe acne. And this was the phase of my life, and I was shooting for films back to back, and I had like crazy work schedules. So it's like literally takes a whole lot of dig at your own self-confidence. And I'm sure every single girl understands this and relates to it. Every time you look into the mirror, every public appearance you have to do, every film shoot you have to go to, any photo shoot, anybody coming to give you even a script narration, any meeting, all the time in your mind, it is just that acne and how your skin is feeling. Because you know that you trust a doctor, you trust a dermatologist, you know that they'll give you the right things and the right procedures and the right medical treatments that are required. Because what I was trying to also understand is, I hope it's not an internal issue. More than the superficial part of it, what was really bothering me is why suddenly such a big outbreak of acne, and no matter what I was doing, whether it was home remedy or whatever, at that point in time it was not working for me. So when I met the dermatologist, these are all the crazy list of creams that she gave me. She gave me AHA gel, BHA gel, Meloderma, Cosmoderma, retinols, and like it's like literally dumping my face with so much of it. And of course I kept asking her that, why do I need so many creams? It's just the acne that I want to deal with. And at the end of the day, it's like you're vulnerable and you just want someone to save you. And of course I trusted the doctor because she kept saying that trust the process, you're going to be fine and you're going to have like beautiful healthy skin like how you had before. I've always had really nice skin. So what happens is, this is on July 31st, 2022. I take the prescription, go buy all the creams, spend so much money on it, but it's okay because at the end of the day, it's your dream that you just want to come back to normal and just feel normal. And of course I also asked if there is any internal things that need to be done, and she was like, no, it's just a superficial thing, you'll be fine. Cool. So I started my routine and this went on, but every 2 to 3 days I was feeling that my skin was feeling very, very prickly, very red, very irritated. So I tried reaching out to her every 3 to 4 days, and I tried talking to her and understanding if we can reduce the number of steps, or is there anything else that I can do? Why is my skin feeling so difficult to deal with, and it's not feeling normal? All I wanted to do was just feel normal. But the doctor just said that, keep continuing, trust the process, and they're so convincing. So I trusted her. What happened on the August 24th, 2022 was crazy, because when I woke up in the morning, I went to the gym, I came back from the gym, I could feel my skin feeling super red. It was like heat is radiating from my skin. So I told her I have to meet you, and we have to figure out what to do next. So when I went and met her, she said, maybe I'll give you some healing creams that will bring down the redness. So for a few days you stop your current treatment and take up this new treatment. And this were the list of new medicines that I ended up buying that day. Fair. Finished the medicine buying, and I came back home hoping that the next day morning when you wake up, you're going to feel normal and radiant as ever. And the moment I applied, especially this cream Cicabio Arnica, the moment I applied it on my face, I'm telling you, it was like literally like end of my life. It felt like my face was emitting fire from every single pore on my skin, and I was screaming all alone at home. And I just couldn't handle it. I just felt like my skin got burnt, literally like the feeling of someone throwing something really, really strong on your face. And this is how my skin turned within 5 minutes of application of this cream. And I took a picture, I sent it to her. I was all alone in my room, screaming, yelling, not knowing what to do. And once I sent her the picture, she was of course not available, and for the next few days she was just not available. Suddenly she just stopped answering my calls, and I think it was the most dreadful experience of my life, something that has really scarred me forever. The most important question that I really wish I had thought of, that asking the doctor, if the protocol doesn't go right and if something goes wrong with me, will you be there for me? Because ever since then, let's say August 23rd, 24th onwards, till about September end, October 15th-ish, I went around every single doctor, having online consultations with doctors from Delhi, doctors from Bombay, and trust me, Chennai, I visited every single doctor that is available in Chennai, dermatologist, cosmetologist, like every aesthetician that is skin related. And I understood every single doctor that I went to, it was just new protocols, new products, new procedures. Some of them even suggested laser to me on my burnt skin, which freaked me out. And they expected me to sign agreements saying that I am not responsible, meaning the doctor is not responsible if something goes wrong. And when I used to ask them questions like, how do you even suggest this to me, knowing the emotional state that I am in, the mental state that I am in, and the physical state that I am in, that I should actually even take Q-tip lasers and other pico lasers and crazy all sorts of lasers. What happens if my skin burns more? And assurances were not given. Nobody was ready to take responsibility to heal me. And that is when I understood that, I was in this entire journey all alone. There were only 2 doctors in Chennai who really understood what I was going through emotionally, mentally, and physically, and were really looking out for me and literally were like angels, ready to maintain the confidentiality because I was not ready to talk about it. I mean, of course, it's taken me literally more than 4 years to talk about it, but these are the doctors who at that point in time were like literal angels, fairies sent to me. They helped me in healing from inside out and not looking at using me as a source of revenue alone. My skin literally took 6 months to heal because the kind of burnt damage that had happened on not only on the top layer of my skin but also to the middle and the inside layer. I was still wearing makeup, 4 to 5 layers of makeup, because I had to go to shooting spots. I had to finish my commitments because I'm not somebody who goes back on my word. So standing in front of the entire crew, performing in front of lights and camera with burnt skin, but with 4 to 5 layers of makeup and just having a smile out there. Of course, my makeup and hair team know exactly what kind of mental trauma I was going through. In fact, these were the days where in my room, I would be so scared before my makeup, and the ADs used to come and narrate the script to me for that particular day. I would be so tense that I would go 1 hour before so that my makeup base is already done so that nobody gets to see my burnt skin. Even while performing, back of my head, I know that I'm dealing with this crazy thing because these 6 months, I did not stop still. I continued working and I continued healing from inside, and both these doctors, they really helped me. Here's what actually healed me. I stopped looking for the next fix. I stopped looking for the next doctor. I stopped looking for the next product. I decided to take my time and to heal internally. So first thing was, I completely stopped all these crazy routines. No more 8-step routines, no acids, no scrubs, no AHAs, no BHAs. Removed everything off my list. Second, I let my body heal from inside. Just went on to some real good supplements, good omega acids, good anti-inflammatory supplements, no sugar diet, most importantly, because my skin really needed the healing from inside, and very, very nutritious, leafy, green vegetables, good hydration, good sleep, good mental state. So healing from inside out is what I understood is the right thing for me to do. I took my blood test, I figured out if my prolactin levels, my sugar levels, if there's anything going wrong, and I went to the right journey of healing myself. Third, not to trust the process, but to trust time, because time heals everything. And all these crazy, 5-day transformations and 7-day, apply this cream and your skin is going to be out of the world. I stopped believing in all those marketing trends. Fourth, which is the most important, emotional recovery. Why would I even trust a doctor or a dermatologist or a cosmetologist to help decide what beauty standards are? Because beauty standards are something that's in our head. I think embracing yourself the way you are, and doing things that are in your control and but not going against the law of nature is very, very important. Who are we even doing all of this for? Are we doing it for ourselves, or are we doing it for somebody else to accept us? Because validation is something that has to come from within. So don't let other people use your vulnerabilities. Guys, the skin industry is a business. Crazy creams, maybe it could be your skin is too dark, or your pigmentation is too much, or your acne is too much, or your hair is graying, or you're looking too, your face is not in the right shape, with the botoxes, the fillers, the lip injections, and all sorts of crazy things, which is fine if you know that you really want this, because all you need to ask is one question to yourself: is it really necessary? Who benefits from me believing that I am broken? Yes, these scars that I had during that period, some of them are still there, and I think I'm okay and I've accepted it, because that is the reality and this is how it's going to be for the rest of my life. But this period was very, very important, most importantly for me to understand what this industry is all about, what are the kind of people around me all about, who's really my good friend and who's really not my good friend, who's going to be there for me when shit goes the other side. In my description here, I have shared 5 important questions that you should probably asking your dermatologist or anybody who you're going to go for a crazy ass procedure. I just don't want one of you to go through what I went through, because it is of course a huge turmoil, and I'd be happy to share my story if it can even benefit one person from you. Take care, stay blessed, up until next time.